to we had a couple of days together, the induction program.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking,
right, this isn't going to work.
Yeah, how on earth is this going to work? You know, as you know, I've just finished an MBA, and that involved going to Manchester once a week, setting up work groups face to face, you know, lots and lots of interaction.
Yeah.
And we went there. It was quite a good couple of days, but I just thought, how is this going to work? And I think also the way I am, I'm more of a face to face. I don't like doing anything on my own, really.
Yes.
I was really concerned and worried about it, and so what I did is I thought, well, if it's going to work right from the very beginning, I've got to throw myself at it.
Yeah.
And so I did. And so you start putting your thoughts down on paper, and as soon as you start putting your thoughts down on paper, and you know you don't just download, you do try and put some sort of order in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You start to understand what you think. You start to understand what you know, and then you're firing that off to somebody you don't really know, and they're firing it back with a view. Yeah. And that was a real different way for learning for me, and it became, certainly at the beginning as well, quite addictive, because what you wanted to do is you wanted to firstly sort of see what you knew, but it wasn't like writing a journal as such, because in a journal only you ever read it. Yeah. But in this way, you're actually getting something back which challenges what you think, and in turn, you might want to challenge back, or you might think, oh, actually, yeah, I hadn't thought of things like that. Yeah. Is that making sense?
Yeah. So what's going through my head is, although it's learning coming out from somewhere, you writing stuff and sending it back in, and someone responding, it's starting to feel a bit like it's a conversation.
Yeah.
Because you were saying, you know, it becomes addictive. You want to send some more stuff out and see what comes back.
Yeah.
So it's not like post, you know, which is kind of dead. It feels a bit more lively.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's not like what you'd call an email chat either, you know, where you have these chat rooms, because in them you're just firing, you know, I'd say something, you'd say something, I'd say something, you'd say something. Yeah. In this, there's thought.
You have to reflect.
You put something down, you read something, you put something down, you make it, you put what you think about the thing that you read in an order, or an experience that you've had in an order, and then you send it away, and you might not get feedback off that for a
while.
Yeah. But then when you do, you go back to that, and
you start have your thinking pattern again.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking that way? Yeah, well that's really interesting, because one of my latest students, no, he was just before you. He hated the learning logs. He didn't want to do them at all. And I said, well, you know, let's chat, let's have Skype conversations and all the rest of it. And he wasn't very good at that either. He wouldn't set times and do it. But when we did have Skype conversations, you know, we got on really well, and he got a lot out of it. And I said, well, do more of this. And really, it was quite strange. He came back to me after that and he said, actually, if we just had face-to-face conversations, I'd lose a lot of value. Because having to sit down and write and reflect and see what I'm thinking is really critical. And if you have a face-to-face, well, you don't do that. It's just like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. You know. Whereas this exposes the differences quite a lot more, in a sense, when you've actually put something down.
Most definitely. I think you know, it was, for me, it was about, I'm going to hate this, but I'm going to do it. And then it became, I'm enjoying this, I'm getting something out of this. And I think, you've recalled in your in the work that you sent me to review, the first term I was really engaged with it. Yeah. I mean, it's like anything when
churning stuff out. Yeah.
And that really sets me on the journey to really embrace the programme, actually. And if I hadn't have done that, because it would have been quite easy, you know, I could have been quite calculative. I could have gone to the week 7. I could have
watched the
essay, and I could have just done that. And I'm glad I didn't, because that then would have just been getting the badge. Whereas doing what I did, I actually set myself up to go on a journey.
Yeah. Yes, because you know that is you can do that.